Hello everybody, you may have noticed I actually have a different weapon. I did some off-camera farming and got the Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, Black Knight Shield, and since I had the full set I decided to put on the armor. So yeah, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Now, in this episode, I think we're going to go back and just do some cleanup with bosses. We're going to go and kill any boss that we may have missed, as well as go to the Painted World, because there's actually some important items to get there. For a guy like me that likes to do PvP and want that, so we're going to go over there. And, you know, once we actually, in fact, while we're here, let's have this lady reinforce our Estus Flask. There we go. We'll come back to you later, Brass Armor Knights, don't you worry. Although it may not be for the reasons you want. Also, I gotta take off this ring, which I had on when I was farming. So I took off the halberd and I switched to this great sword here. Eventually I will have both the halberd and the great sword equipped, but just not right now. I need more endurance. I mean, you know, I need more endurance if I want to be medium rolling, and I do want to be medium rolling. So anytime, elevator. Alright. Alright, now we're just gonna head over to the spinny bridge there, and then head down so we can get to the Painted World painting, and yeah, then we'll go take care of that area. Hopefully we'll get through that area lickety-split, so maybe we can also go kill, say, the Gaping Dragon, Gwendolyn, and what that. Actually, we don't need to turn this to go down there, so we'll just keep that how it is. Okay. I have to be careful against magic attacks because I'm medium rolling and I have a Black Knight shield, which has poor magic defense. It has great fire defense. I believe it has the best fire defense in the game, in fact. It has like 95% damage reduction to fire attacks. But we don't really need to worry about these guys, we're just gonna rush right past them. Because this is our destination over here. This painting. You know it's an awesome sword when it's as big as your character. Kicking as he gets sucked in looks kind of funny. Right, let's get to the bonfire before somebody decides to invade me here, because if I recall, this is somewhat of a PvP spot. Right. Light the bonfire and rest at the bonfire. Nothing to repair. Alright, so now we can just move on. We're gonna get this area pretty lickety-split, as I've already said before, I think. Just chop these guys into pieces with this gigantic sword. No! 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 Just chopping everything up. Look at these flamey heartmen. Don't need to deal with them. Not going to deal with them. I don't want to get toxified. I mean, you can backstab when you generally don't get toxified because it hits them away from you before it actually considers them dead. But don't want to deal with them. Not going to grab that item. It's just the soul that makes these bird guys come, so ultimately not worth it, in my opinion. So the dried finger, that's one of the important items I wanted to get because I'm a fan of PvP. Basically what that does is when you get invaded, also kind of a shortcut that I just took that people don't generally take. What the dried finger does is after you get invaded and want that, there's usually a timer that's ticking down before you can get invaded again. And the dried finger basically resets that so you can get invaded right away. Yeah. Oh god, I didn't even know that last guy. He doesn't even have a torch, so I'm actually not all that scared of him. Does this music only play in this graveyard area? Because it's pretty creepy. Okay, there was the save, so what's his face with the Q-tip head's gonna show up. And we'll just take him out. Nope. NPC invaders can be backstabbed as they're spawning in. Good for me. That's a free humanity as well as a notched whip. He didn't get to see that, but it was a notched whip. It's basically just a whip that causes bleed. Nothing special. Ah, there we go. Just take out all these Spartans. I mean, I don't know if they're Spartans, but you know, they all have a bunch of spears and shields, so... And they're all like clustered together, protecting each other with their shields, so I'm assuming they're Spartans. Because why not? Let's go up these stairs. I am connected, right? Yes, okay. I should probably check those messages eventually. Down the ladder. Into hell, because bone wheel skeletons everywhere. But I probably don't need to worry about getting stun locked by him though, because I do have like 90 poise or something like that. I probably also don't need to bother two-handing my weapon with the swings. I'll probably one-shot him with the one-handed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, took that one head on. I'm going to attack him head on. Now we'll just turn this lever, which you know it's kind of hidden. When you think about it, you have to like go in the sewer and you have to like happen to see that lever there. I mean, I guess you would be kind of directed to go towards the light, and then you'd probably see it. But all the same. Seems a bit hidden for something that's really essential. I mean, you know, unless you want to use that glitch where you like do the plunging attack, the forward R2 attack on the dragon butt at the top there. Unless you know about that, you pretty much need to get that wheel thing to get out of here. So we'll just head to this fog wall. Normally you're supposed to go through it the other way, but since I did that little shortcut where I jumped off of the side of that building and ended up there, well, then I was just able to go through the reverse way. But we're not going to go fight the boss just yet. We have some business to continue taking care of. Don't really care about fighting that dragon. All I really get is the blood shield, but you know, this character isn't meant to have the blood shield. He's meant to have just Black Knight equipment. Like a boss. Now we got some bird people. Pretty easy to take care of for the most part. Oh, I didn't kill it. Alright. These guys have more health than I remember them having. Oh well, I believe that's the last one impeding our progress here to get the red sign soapstone. There's one right there, but I think he just flies somewhere else when you go somewhere else, so I don't have to worry about him. Probably not a good idea to be sprinting down this narrow stairway with like no handrails, but whatever, it's over now. Let's see. So now we can head over to the boss. Oh, also this is that one bird person that I hit with the R2 attack, and they didn't die. They like fell down a bit. So yeah, I guess they were just waiting down there for me. Dude's got some arrows. He's no problem. But his friend might be. Ow. I put down my shield at the worst time there. I didn't want to kick, game. I did really bad there. Fortunately, they were all really weak enemies, so no big deal. What did he drop? He dropped a large detonation shard. Utterly worthless for me. One thing I still need to take care of off camera is I should probably upgrade all of my Black Knight equipment. I mean, I have the weapons and shields upgraded, but I still have to upgrade the armor. This is Priscilla. Who? Oh, wait, do I have? I do. Oh yeah, binocular time. Oh, apparently somebody just invaded, or was in the middle of invading as I entered the fog wall. What timing? But yeah, that's Priscilla. Her feet. Got a big scythe. She doesn't attack you until you attack her. She's a peaceful boss.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Now, normally there's really no reason to kill this boss. In fact, if you like PvP, I would recommend listening to what she says and leaving. But, since we're going to be going into New Game Plus anyway, we're just going to commit some murder
I
here.
expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry?
No, I always thought this boss was
toward
cool
thine
because you actually have to look at the snow. Because she's invisible, but she still leaves footprints in the snow if you gotta look carefully. Oh, there she is. Simple enough.
But why? What seeketh thee?
I mean, again, I am pretty OP ridiculous for at this point in the game because, you know, upgraded Black Knight equipment. Also, we're going to quickly reload the game because if you recall, we had that NPC invader show up before. And the trick with him is, after you kill him, you need to reload the area for this to work, which is why I'm doing it, but after you kill him, his equipment will show up just after the boss room here. But you can reload in pretty much any way. You can do it the way I did. You can just restart the entire game if you want to. Or you can just homeward bone, which causes you to reload the last bonfire. Or you can just die. That causes the game to reload as well. But, you know, quickest way is just hit the restart button. And by hit the restart button, I mean just reload the quick game reload character with that. 100,000 souls there. We will definitely be spending those. Now, I was thinking about going to the Gaben Dragon next, but I think we'll save that for the next episode because we have to. I mean, we're already in Anne Rolando, so we might as well take care of Gwendolyn. And on top of that, I want to kill the Firekeeper here so I can get the Firekeeper soul, which will let me upgrade my Estus Flask more. I mean, ultimately it's not necessary because I am going to get the Estus Flask up to +7 at the very start of New Game Plus, regardless if I get the soul or not. But hey, you know, it'll save me the quick trip down to. Oh wait, I did not want to go this. I did not want to turn that. I should not. No. I did want to turn that. Never mind. Because, you know, I forgot I can warp between bonfires. Herder. So I'm gonna go here since I don't think I have the Dark Moon Seance ring. Oh, I do. Well, I don't feel like using it though. I could just go in there and then kill the boss, but it doesn't seem quite right when you do it like that because, you know, there's a reason to actually go and kill this boss. Like, normally if you go there when it's light, it's basically it's like you're a good guy, but you just stepped in this room and now they want to kill you. It doesn't make much sense. So now we're gonna go the other route. Also, I need some kind of ranged weapon. Do I even have anything? Am I not able to hurt them? No, I can't. Okay, I just need to get that on. I don't have any arrows. Son Son of a bitch. I will quickly nab some arrows. No, wait, I should have went to Undead Parish. Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright. We'll just warp back to the Chamber of the Princess once we buy some arrows from this guy. Purchase item. In fact, we really only need one arrow. But I'm gonna get like 5 just in case. For whatever reason, I missed that gigantic target 4 times. Right, so. Welcome back to the Chamber of the Princess. Apologies for that little moment of being sidetracked. So wooden arrow. Goodbye.
Thou that tarnishest the godmother's image, I am Gwendolyn. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
And now it's dark. So, you know, I definitely like this little. I like doing it this way more because, you know, and you get like the whole dark Anor Londo and all that junk. It's pretty cool. And on top of that, gonna be a couple guys we're gonna fight, and you know, it makes a lot more sense. So when right after you do that, you start running to the Darkmoon Tomb. I could just warp there, but it makes way more sense to just do this because you know you'll have stuff happen, which is cool stuff. Also, okay, I thought somebody might have been trying to invade me from over there. We got these guys to take care of. No big deal. Or maybe it is a big deal. Maybe it's the biggest deal. I never. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Now it's not going to be a big deal. Hornet Ring. Not OP at all. Don't be ridiculous. This guy. This guy. Okay. Might as well keep that on since I'm about to go fight the Brass Armornitis. Ass Armornitis. I'm so funny! Alright, you'll notice that the giants weren't in there before, and these giants are not here either. Those were all just illusions. But the Silver Knights weren't. You'll still find them in Anor Londo. Just not the one in the main hall that shoots arrows, because apparently that one was an illusion.
So it was you, was it? How dare you produce...
What was that?
But how? This man is a threat, Master Gwendolyn.
That's enough out of you. Get the Warframe back on, we will pull the lever. Have the spinny bridge come back up to us. And then we'll ride it back down to Gwendolyn. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, okay. Now this boss fight is probably going to be pretty tough because, you know, my shield has really poor magic defense, and that's pretty much all this guy uses with the exception of that bow of his. And you notice I didn't need to put the ring on, and the statue's gone. That's why I kind of like this more. It's like the statue is actually an illusion, just like all the other things in the area. So, you know, when we broke the illusion, it disappeared as well. You also get some different dialogue when you go in there.
Heretic. First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
Dun 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 dun. I'll stop that. Alright, got some magic. Let's take cover. Don't want to take much chances. Big magic ball. Gotta dodge that. Big magic ball I can just dodge right through. No big deal. It's these little ones that are a pain. They home in on you. It's hard to dodge through them because there's a bunch of them. You know, you'll dodge through maybe one or two, but then the rest will hit you, and they hit pretty hard. Ah! Well, 2 hits took away like half his health. By the way, I don't know if I've accidentally mistaken and said that Gwendolyn, referred to Gwendolyn as a she. Gwendolyn's a he. Although I do have a tendency to accidentally say she because, you know, when I first started playing the game, I didn't realize that it was a he. So, you know, old habits die hard.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
You know that, like, supposed endless hallway I was just in actually has an end. It's just a random wall, and when you get there, Gwendolyn doesn't really know what to do, so he like sits there. So I mean, I guess if you chase him down long enough to get to the end of the hallway, I guess you deserve the win, so you might as well just stand there. I mean, I don't think he just completes it. I think he does attacks, but you know, he doesn't warp away, which makes him super easy. Get some brass armor, nidus armor. Brass armor, nidus armor. Just brass armor. Right. Right, let's head back to the bonfire and we'll end this. Right, so next episode, probably going to... well, probably off camera, I'm probably going to farm some more Twinkling Titanite so that I can upgrade my armor. But, you know, in the next episode, we'll probably go kill the Gaping Dragon and then Gwen. And end this season of Dark Souls. I am definitely, probably, maybe going to do a New Game Plus with this character because definitely a lot more fun than the Paladin Leroy character. I can really get behind the Black Knight weapons. Paladin Leroy weapons way too basic. Just smash and then R2 attack. But Black Knight, more interesting. Definitely. More weapons at my disposal. And yeah, with that, I will level up and then we'll end this. And that was a quick level up. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode.
Lousy Rat.